I fucking walked right to this thing.
You did.
I'm the plant. Cool.
Thanks, man.
Nice, man. I heard the shot and I was like,
He's down.
well, he's not sure if he's the size of mine or not, but
Small,
gorgeous.
little one.
Gorgeous fur. Nice head. I mean, he's got a really. So you hit him. You hit him perfect.
Thank you.
So
Yeah, I aimed pretty well.
I guess he was struggling a little bit over there, huh?
Yeah, yep.
Now, where's your stand? Over there? I'm like.
Yeah, it's like just to the left, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right there. There's the field.
How far was he when you shot?
He could have been more than 30 yards.
I'm trying to find the goddamn trail. I knew I was off the trail.
It's funny. It's funny how you walk. Actually, I'm
over there and I see this dark rock and I'm like, that's a fucking bear.
I mean, you walked right to it, and I just got down from my tree stand, and we literally got here at the same exact time.
It's my bear sense. Fuck. Like, I see the bear, I don't see you, and I'm like, how come he's not standing over the thing? Cool.
Yeah, man.
Good
Yeah,
eating,
man.
Baby. Good eating.
It's not the big one, but it's.
I'm a little surprised.
It's the little one.
Because I thought you said last time to do it like this, or if you want, because it's slightly downhill, but I don't think it matters. If you want to bring it over here, it's totally up to you. You want to do it right here? You want to, if we're going to be dragging it, let's drag it so that we're dragging it properly.
Yeah.
Okay?
I think we do it there so that we have a little extra room and we're not hitting our heads on this.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, okay.
You're going to drag it from the front or the back?
Front. I don't want to drag it against the grain.
Okay.
Of the hair. If we bring it up high enough, there, his head will be off the ground. I don't have a great grip on this. Remember, my hands do not have a great grip.
Okay.
There we go.
Flip them over.
There you go.
Okay.
There. So I will stabilize.
Yeah, stabilize.
And
right here. Okay. Good.
Yeah. And you look at, you want to move it or pull that?
No, that's the penis. That's a male.
Oh, okay.
That's a penis.
I know you feel better about that, Sal.
Yeah, no, it's a male. I thought it was a.
No, I know you feel better about that, and I
Yeah.
understand that. Do you want to move that little log or what?
Yeah, good idea. Okay.
And this is exactly the same. It's just got thicker fur, and you do the. Oh, you've got one of those Havilons.
Yeah.
Whatever they call them.
Yeah.
I got the.
My buddy Matt got it for me for Christmas.
See, look, and oh, by the way, their skin is not that thick.
I see that.
You're already through it, and you're cutting into the membrane and the fat. So be careful when you get around the stomach. You know what you have to do. In fact, I would be doing it already. I'd be using my fingers to guide the blade. I'd be doing the old like this deal, where you put the blade right here.
I'm not through yet. I'm not through the cavity yet.
Well, you want to do that up high, and you got to work your way very carefully.
There we go.
Yeah, and it's okay to just get the skin out of the way and do that first, you know? Yeah. Like I said, man, I would do it.
It's going. It's going.
Okay. All right, but I literally go zip, and my fingers are literally like the blade is right here. Keep them. Of course, that's a deer. It's a little more, but when it literally goes in one shot, you zip it right through. Yeah, in some ways the bears are easier, Sal. You can see that already. Right?
Yeah.
If your knife is feeling like it's dulling a little bit.
I have extra blades.
Okay, because I do have my knife with me. With all the extra blades. I mean, look, it's actually easier than a deer, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you can get the little peony. You can go around the one side of them if you want. Or, you know, or skin it out. I don't know how you want to do it.
I'm just gonna keep going straight down.
Okay. Yeah, try to straighten that out a little bit. You're going way off to the side there.
Okay. I am kind of going around the genitals.
His pee-pee?
Yeah, it's going around it.
Oh, there's his testiculars.
Yeah. Yep.
It looks like, they're not out.
No, they're up inside.
I wonder if that's how bears keep them unless they're ready to breed. I mean, I know why, and I'm sure you know why.
Here's the. I mean, I'm pretty much down.
If you want, you could just cut that little pee-pee right out of there and a little piece of skin that's...
Right here.
No, I mean, cut the skin. You know, just skin out the peeper.
Right here.
Right around the... No, right, literally where it's attached.
Yeah.
You could literally, I'm not going to cut it. You could grab a hold of a little peeper, okay, and then just cut right around like this, and you've cut this little piece of skin out,
Okay.
and now you've literally separated it from the rest of them. Oh, this thing is, wow, that's not exactly. And if you had, there it is right here. There we go. There you go. You know, he's separated. Now you can work on the urethra and all that stuff.
All right,
If
thanks.
you need... Oh, God damn it. Man, my knees are not... I don't have bad knees, but they can't handle that kind of shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I find it exhausting to gut deer and stuff unless I'm kneeling on the ground. Yeah, I would go... Yeah, I'd go from... Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right.
You've been castrated. You've been neutered.
Well, that's what they're doing to the Ukrainians after they surrender.
Really?
Yeah. They're
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
Where did you hear that?
On different reports.
That's fucking...
Yep. They surrender and then they castrate them. They break their legs so they can't escape. That's terrible.
It is. But we definitely shouldn't have been in a war over ourselves. Fucking what they're doing right now, I agree with Tucker Carlson. This fucking...
All right.
We could have handled it so differently. We could have...
Should I go up this way? How far up do I need to go?
It really is up to you how if you want to open it, which I don't have a problem with, open
No,
the chest.
I don't need to.
You know, if you can pull everything out without having to open this up, and especially if you're thinking of a full body mount, honestly, that little piece of what we just cut out is probably not a bad thing, but you want to leave the skin as
Right, intact as
and
possible.
I mean, I don't know how much it would cost. It ain't going to be cheap. I can tell you that my 4.5 foot bear rug. Now it had he did the skull for me too, Sal. Remember to take the gallbladder. You can sell it on the Chinese black market. Buy a new house. You need me to do anything? I'm just holding the leg here so it doesn't flop on you.
Okay.
See how much easier these guys are?
Yeah.
They're not like trying to bust out.
Yeah.
There's the liver. Not sure. I'm not a liver guy, but I bet you young bear liver is probably pretty good if you're into livers, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but I think you should put a new blade. The reason I didn't get that knife, Sal, because that was the first one of the replaceable surgical blade knives and started the whole trend,
Mm-hmm.
is because of the lack of support. Yeah, I'm going to move a little bit in case your hand goes flying this way. I don't need you to cut my femoral artery.
Okay, yeah, no, we don't want that to happen.
He's waving at you. Yeah, find a cartilage and
Yeah, that's what I'm
pop right
doing.
through it.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, isn't that nice when you do that, right, Sal?
Yeah.
Of course, he's a young bear, but still, you find that cartilage and just, he's going to be a good eating bear.
I think that's
The
enough.
fat looks really good on him. Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay.
Now, if I can get these gloves a little bit dirty, I'll try to hold the ribs open for you. Look at that hole through the lung.
I don't see it.
Right there, it's a bruise with a hole.
Where?
Look.
Here?
That looks like one right
Oh,
there.
yeah. Yep, that is. That's the
I'm
hole.
surprised it didn't blow the thing apart.
That's a 50 cal.
Man, I know you've done it, Sal, where you found. You want me to hold the thing open and then you can get in there?
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like,
Can you hold? Oh, we have one fly. First fly. That's a little surprising.
Just don't cut
That we only have one fly. But it's amazing how quick they found it. Oh, I'm not gonna cut you.
I know. I'm just trying to.
I'm gonna go nice and
No, I know.
easy.
I'm moving because I'm trying to get better leverage. I'm not moving because you've just cut off 2 of my fingers.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna cut you.
Sal, I'm not worrying.
Just want to make sure. Okay, I'm gonna tease this out.
That's exactly right. There you go.
It's going. It's going.
There you go. Just remember, it gets more difficult when you get down. Oh, I gotta stand up.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Take a break.
No, I'm okay. I just gave my legs a break. Now, if you want, Sal, we can. The problem with if we turn him over, we got to turn him over in such a way that we don't dump the blood all over his fur.
All right.
Because I like to get rid of, kind of like dump it out. But we'll just rinse. We'll clean off his fur with water, and as long as it doesn't, Let's say there's the diaphragm in your hand, huh? That way you can see what you're doing, you know what I mean? Trying to cut. See, I try to, yeah, exactly. Exactly. There you go. That thing is dull. Do the other side. There you go.
1 second.
There you go. Now, do you want to dump some of the blood so you can see what you're doing or what?
No.
Okay.
I actually have a good grip on this.
I have to take a little break.
Yeah, take a little break. I'm just gonna keep teasing this out.
I feel like I need to kneel, and I would get
More leverage.
I would just get all. I know I'd get blood all over me, and
Yeah, just take it. We're
I
not gonna.
didn't think to bring another pair of pants for that.
We got it.
To get a butcher's apron. I hate to keep harping on this, Sal, but that knife is so goddamn dull. If you're happy with it, fine, but I've got mine right here, and you've got extra blades. Especially when you can start getting in the intestines and the bladder and the kidneys. It's better to just make clean slices than tearing it.
All right, I could change the blade.
All right, I mean, you could use my knife. It might be easier.
Why dirty another knife?
That's what they're for. This knife has only gutted 1 deer so far. It would be honored to help you gut a bear. My knife would be honored.
Yeah, I've actually sharpened them myself.
Well, the funny thing about it is, Sal, the first time I used this knife, it's an outdoor edge.
Yeah.
They talk about how unbelievably sharp they are, and it makes the job that much easier. The truth is, the knives that I used in the past, that I still have, when I bear with my knives, they cut easily as well as these do. In fact, I thought mine cut a little tiny bit better. Because obviously if I didn't sharpen my knives religiously before I went hunting, I would run into problems, you know?
Yeah. All right.
A friend of mine, the same friend I told you that had the bear drag the deer away from him, he's the guy who told me about these knives. I'd known about them, and he said, "Oh, I got one." He says it literally cuts my gutting time by like 2/3.
Yeah.
It's incredible how great they are. Don't mess up the tenderloins. Remember.
I nipped it. I nipped it.
Huh?
I nipped it.
Missed it meaning you didn't cut.
I nipped it.
Oh, nipping it is one thing.
Yeah.
You know. I always nip them because the angles are so difficult. What you're doing right now. I would tease.
Yeah, teasing. I'm teasing.
Tease as you pull. Oh, that's the diaphragm, right?
I don't know.
I hope so. It's just a hunk of meat. It does look like the. Want me to hold something up? Yeah, you did nip that one.
Yeah.
You nipped the other one too, but that's all right. You didn't.
I didn't cut it all the way through. Okay.
You see, now what I tend to do is I work my way through the pelvis, but you're probably just going to want to ream the hole or what?
I'm just going to cut it off and be done with it.
You even leaving all the stuff in there that's still in there, the part of the intestine?
Yeah.
All right, it's up to you. Make sure you clean it out real good though, because I like to pull it out. And his pooper.
Yeah.
You're not going to pull that out, Sal, because it's connected to his asshole. So, unless you ream it.
I'm just going to cut it.
Okay.
That's all.
You're lucky. Looks like he's mostly empty.
Yeah.
You don't have poops all over your meat.
Okay.
Wow, that was a big one.
Okay.
You probably didn't see it, but right as you were doing that, this big ass fly or hornet started buzzing right here. He went whack like this, and I felt him hit my finger. He was like an inch long.
I know. That's probably the same one that I mentioned.
No,
that was a bigger one?
No, this thing was huge.
Okay, let me just put this knife down. We want to roll.
There's a bear's gut pile.
All right. Want to roll them this way or this way?
You really bruised up that long. I would tend to think rolling them that way because we're not going to roll them on top of the gut pile, and we're trying to keep the hair as clean as, you know. Now, is that a kidney or?
Did I hit the heart? I wonder. Did I actually?
Did.
No, I didn't. Lung shot.
Want to keep the heart for?
No.
For food?
I mean, I don't particularly want to, but if you want to, that's fine.
I used to go crazy over venison heart. It used to be my favorite cut of meat.
It was a high lung shot.
Yeah. Yep. And this shows you the difference between, if you had shot him with a round ball, it would have blown the lungs apart because of the velocity, and they flatten.
Yeah, I was using a 300 grain.
I know.
Sabeted.
Right.
Basically hollow point.
But I mean, at the velocities it was actually traveling,
yeah,
it didn't really expand.
Right.
And I had deer do the same thing to me. They run off, and they die, but they don't. See, that's him.
Yeah. You want to flip it that way?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna try and
to do it in such a way where
you know what,
the blood is. This is kind of downhill.
I think just flipping it would be.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Great. Excellent. Excellent. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. Let me just.
Except for all the damn fur, it's a little bit easier than a deer.
It really is. Alright, let me turn this camera off.